There we go. I just want to get my Twitch chat out. Pop out. Good. Audio sounds good. Everyone's back. We're alive. Okay. I think we're good. And of course, as soon as I get everything functioning again, that just means that we're going to crash. Why is my game like this? Really quickly, I'm going to restart the game. Okay. We are back. We are so back. I don't know why my computer's been having so many my computer's been having so many issues lately with crashing. And I don't know why. Am I using OBS? Yes, I am. I'm using OBS Studio. I wonder if there's like an update or something I don't know about. I honestly think it might be something. It could be something with Dark Souls, actually. It could be. But my computer's been crashing a lot lately, and it hasn't even been a result of see, now like my game is stuck in windowed mode. Full screen. Thank you. This is what I want. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just lately it's like my computer has been crashing on the most random stuff lately. I don't know why. We are back. OBS has a reconnect automatically option in the settings. Maybe you can check that in the future so you don't have to make another stream. Maybe. Ooh, the greatsword. Yes. Fuck parrying. I should upgrade this. When I die. If I die again, I'm gonna go back and I'll upgrade it. Yeah, because as it stands right now, this weapon is more 330 plus 184. Yeah. So sick of these stupid fucking bot people on Twitch coming in here and causing problems. Okay. So it is a Dark Souls thing then. Well, I mean, that was my thought anyway, but it's interesting. I swear to God, I almost fell. I was gonna lose my shit. Hello? What? Huh? Okay. Right. Yep, I got the greatsword. And I'm really quickly gonna put some souls into upgrading it. I love that so much. I hate that it's a colossal sword. I really don't like that. Okay. Go upstairs and deal with this fucker real quick. What? Wow. I hate that fucking shield. It's so fucking huge. There we go. Wow. I'm just not having a good time, guys. I'm not. Okay. What do I need to upgrade this shit? Twinkling Titanite. Oh my god. I need 2. Then probably 3 after, so I'd imagine 5. Maybe 8,000 fucking souls? Okay. Let's compare it. 286 versus 330. That's not a big difference. But it makes up for it here. So 320, so 527 damage total. Whereas this is 414. Is that right? No, sorry, 514. My bad, my math was off. 514. So 514 versus 527. This is better. Let's try it out, Charlie. Oh, that's cool. You're right. Why is it that I get knocked back with that hit, but he doesn't? I'm the one who's using it under my... He has one too. I was like, I'm using a colossal sword. How am I the one getting hit by that? This is definitely a bad decision for me to use this sword against, Gwen. I can tell. I want to use the Claymore. Claymore's my favorite. Since I kind of went with a more strength build on this first playthrough, I think my next playthrough I'm going to do a Dex build. I want to see how Dex works out in this game. Oh. Holy shit, that's doing nothing to him. I understand my weapon has, like, not much upgrade, but that's, like... Would you believe me if I told you I had hair when I started this game? We're trying out all kinds of different weapons right now just to see what feels right. I appreciate it, Dimios. Thank you. If you need to sleep, then you definitely go sleep. No reason to stay up just to watch me. I appreciate it, though. I think you're right. You can hear this bitch. Right in his dick. Okay. Not today, bitch. You get fap ring? Excuse me? What the fuck is that? What does that mean? god, that was actually sick. Hello, Pepsi with cocaine. Welcome. Oh my god, really? Come on, man. Oh, is that the one that breaks when you take it off? If so, I think I do have that. And you're right, I should wear that. Yeah, Ring of Favor and Protection. Yeah. Did I finish the DLC? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yep, I beat all the bosses, and now we're on to Gwyn. Oh my god. I can see why. Instant massive boost to my health and stamina is huge. Let's get it. I was in mid-roll. Fuck you. Are you serious? Fuck this game, man. Seriously, suck my cock. That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Mid-roll and I get tagged. Meanwhile, I'm rolling and my character decides to attack next to him instead of the front. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Parry them? You're definitely just joining, Pepsi, because I've been parrying him all night. What? That was just rude. Come on. Better off two-handing and getting rid of the shield and just hitting him until he dies. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I think the shield is messing me up. I'm just not parrying. Like I was parrying at first a lot. But now I've realized, like, I'm in my own head. I'm trying too hard to look for parry opportunities, and not enough just looking for opportunities to hit him. You know? Like, it's messing me up mentally. Want to know how to parry every time? No, not really. No offense, I'm not in the best mood, so no. But to be fair, when I beat him, all my stuff was plus 10, and I was 30 levels more, so I didn't really have to do a skill. Yeah, well. I accidentally got Andre killed, so I don't have the luxury of plus 10 weapons on this playthrough. I'm maxing out at plus 5s. It's the dumbest thing. Black Knight Halberd. I was looking for that. I'm not going to use it in the fight. I just want to look at it. I want to see its stats. I want to understand it. I want to know everything about it. I want to be in complete synergy with it. I love halberds in this game. You know what? I'm gonna use my crystal halberd. I don't understand. Is that a side roll thing? Because he's grabbing me out of rolls. You know? I hate how it's like they always know when to hit me when I'm healing. Which obviously the game, it's operating off of my inputs, so of course it would know. But it's still annoying. Heal, heal. Shit. Oh, I'm having so much fun. So much fun. I'm not heavy rolling. I'm medium rolling. Yeah, that's what I was using before, but I switched to the Black Knight because I wanted to go for it for Aura, but clearly that's not enough for me here. I'm gonna need actual fucking to play the game. I was fast rolling before. It wasn't really doing anything for me, so I figured I'd go for more defense, but clearly defense isn't working either, so I guess fast rolling is probably going to be my best bet. Also, I kind of look like the Grim Reaper with this outfit. With this outfit and the halberd, I kind of look like the Grim Reaper. I wouldn't accept that summon anyway. This is my first playthrough of Dark Souls. I'm gonna do it my way. Like, no offense, but I don't do summons with multiplayer stuff. I didn't even do that in Elden Ring. What was I doing? 297, 185. What the fuck is this fucking Superman shit? Let's see. I love the music for the fight at least. So there's that part that's nice. Oh my god. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button, but my guy's just like... Furthest I've gotten, though. I got him weaker there. Also, it helps to lock on to him, I find, but some people don't, so I don't know. I think we're playing different games here, buddy. I'm gonna be real, because I've been locking on and not locking on. I've been doing a balance of both. I'm thinking we're watching different streams right now. Charlie, I appreciate it, brother, but I don't want advice. Like, I'm not in a good mood, and I'm aware of everything you're telling me. I just need to lock in and play it and actually make it happen. If I want advice, I will ask you. Someone's getting banned. You're spamming very hard. I try to wait for a chance to hit him and to heal when you can. Alright, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Charlie. One more message from you telling me how to play the game and you're gonna get banned. That's the kind of mood I'm in right now. I don't want it. I don't want to hear it. I'm dying to the dumbest shit. And it's really, really annoying. It's late. I just want to beat him and go to bed. If I want advice, I will ask for it. Trust me. It's like Souls fans don't understand the concept of, like, if someone wants advice, they'll ask for it. It's fucking crazy. Alright, I think it was on the pillar over here that my souls were dropped. Yeah. Or not pillar, but on the, like, the bridge near the pillars. I have so many Black Knight swords now, it's crazy. Okay. This is it, boys. Let's go. Every time. Through the wall. Okay. That's a new mechanic that he just developed. Fucking crazy how that happens, huh, guys? I'm rolling. Through the wall? I rolled to the side and my character goes forward. Explain that to me from software. You fucks. In your goddamn game. Dead. Not even rewarding. Fuck him. Get him out of here. Stupid fucking design. Fucking ridiculous, man. Not even a satisfying ending, in my opinion. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Because that roll is what ruined it for me. I roll to the side and he goes forward and I get hit. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Oh, I'm on fire though. It's all good, Charlie. I'm just not in a great mood right now, so it's like everything that annoys me in the game is dialed up to 11. But I beat the game. There it is. The music in this game was really, really good. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What was the, Oh. Oh, it just automatically put me in New Game Plus? Okay. I was trying to check out my achievements and see... to link the fire ending. Okay, gotcha. So that was the good ending, I guess? Interesting. Okay. Want to know about Solaire and that thing? No, I don't. I will learn about Solaire and that thing in my second playthrough that I'm going to do off-stream. Yeah. Let me just see if I have Dark Souls 2 installed. If I do, we'll start that now. I don't have it installed. Okay, so I'll download it, and then we'll start that probably tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I love the ending. I love the whole music in that final fight with Gwyn. I'm not gonna lie, the fight with Gwyn, while the initial part where you walk in and you see him with the flaming sword and everything, it's a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, thematically speaking. It's, I'd say that my favorite, yeah, it's like Ornstein and Smo was such a cool boss fight to start off with. Like initially when you walk in and you have the two of them drop down and you have the cutscene and everything. But this, it's like, it's like, it just seemed a little, I don't know, it just was like, you walk in and he's just there, and you fight him, and like, it's not really a hard fight. I just was playing, well, a couple things. One, I was playing like a moron, right? Two, I had a couple instances where I was dodging to the right, and my character dodges forward, which fucked me up, and he was hitting me through walls. And on top of that, I'm limited to +5 weapons. Like, I wasn't able to do anything more. I wasn't able to do any of that. So, yeah, that's the other thing too. After the DLC, it is even more underwhelming. I agree. Because what I felt like when I walked into the first arena to fight Artorias, I was like, this guy's a fucking Chad. The fight itself was great. Annoying, but great. The point is that he all withered and is a shell of his former self, so it's kind of the point, but yes, a little underwhelming. Yes, but then you have something similar to like in Elden Ring by comparison here. Not to spoil anything, but like when you fight Godfrey, right? Like Godfrey is supposed to be weaker here than he was in his original form, and it was still insane. The spectacle of it was crazy. And then when he kills Sirash and just ascends to like full-on warrior mode, it's fucking awesome. So that moment is so great. But in terms of, in comparison to this, it's just, I know it is. But that's the thing, is that I'm comparing their latest masterpiece of a game, Elden Ring, to one of the first games they made in that style, Dark Souls 1. So obviously there's going to be a difference. And I feel like the only people who will tell me that Elden Ring is not as good as Dark Souls 1, from an objective like game design standpoint, are just lying to themselves. You can like Dark Souls 1 more than Elden Ring. Absolutely. There's no accounting for preference or personal taste. But in terms of actual game design, visuals, gameplay, mechanics, spectacle, to tell me that objectively Dark Souls 1 is better than the latest game, you're insane. You're actually insane. But that's just my opinion. Oh, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love Elden Ring bosses, Demios. Like, if the vibe I'm getting from what you've been saying in chat this whole time, to like what kind of bosses you like in the game, you will without a doubt love the bosses in Elden Ring. I can absolutely see you really, really liking Malenia, Godfrey, and Rykard. But anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to end the stream. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna just play New Game Plus of this character, and I'm gonna get the remaining achievements of the game on this New Game Plus. I'm actually not even gonna do a whole like new character. I'm just gonna do New Game Plus and just pick up right here with this same character and get all of the other achievements that I need in the game. And I'm gonna download Dark Souls 2, and then tomorrow we will start playing Dark Souls 2. And that will be the next thing on the stream, and I cannot wait to hate it. I hope I like some of it, man. I do. But everything I've heard about Dark Souls 2, everyone says that it's a terrible game. The only reason that people don't like completely hate it is because it has the name Dark Souls. So I'm bracing myself for that. But okay, final thoughts on Dark Souls 1 though. Final thoughts, this game is amazing. Especially considering how old it is. This game is 14 years old. And it shows. There's quite a bit of jank, there's quite a bit of visual you know, it's not quite as visually appealing as the newer games, but it was really good. I liked it a lot. Having my only other Souls experience having been having been Elden Ring, this is below Elden Ring in my honest opinion, but this is still a really, really good game. I had a lot of fun with it. My favorite boss was Ornstein and Smough, followed by Artorias. However, if we're counting just base game bosses, I would rank it Ornstein and Smough. I would then have Gwyn, and then I would probably have Ornstein and Smough, Gwyn, and then probably the Four Kings. um, as my favorites. And when I say that, I mean Ornstein Smo is like up here, and then the next closest, Gwyn, is like way down here. Way down here. Um, it's like all the design for the quality boss went into Ornstein Smo, and then everyone else was just like, eh. But I liked Anne Orlando the most as an area too, so I feel like maybe it's part of a bias there. But I did like Priscilla was an interesting boss. I liked how she went invisible, and I had to like track her footprints. That was cool too. So actually, I take it back. It goes Ornstein Smo, Priscilla, then Gwyn. Those are my three favorites for bosses in this game. So I had a lot of fun. Very very good game. Like I said, if you've been following my playthrough, I had more than a few crash out moments of me just like talking mad shit. The game overall was really fun. It was really great. I liked it a lot. Very great game. 2011 jank. Some areas of improvement for sure, but overall I like the game a lot. I think there were a couple areas that I think that were like I can see that were abandoned in later games. The Covenants, for example. I wasn't a huge fan of the whole Covenant system, personally, but you know, to each their own. I liked it a lot. Real quick, I want to catch up on messages here in chat because I was yapping. Artorias is what Gwyn should have been. I agree. Artorias felt like a battle with a warrior. It felt like an actual fight with a warrior or like a god warrior, and that's what Gwyn was. So, in a way, I think it's because he has fallen from grace. Oh yeah, no, I understand the story reason why that is, but in my opinion, when you're building someone up through the whole game to be like an impressive force of nature, even at their weakened, withered state, they should still at least have an element of spectacle. Like to go into that fight and not even have a cutscene, I feel like is really lame, in my opinion. And then the very end of the game is literally just, oh, I light myself on fire. The first flame continues on, and that's it. Like that's lame for me. But you know. Dark Souls was great, but near the end it ran out of budget. Yeah, I love Elden Ring, but I like the atmosphere of Dark Souls 1 more. See, I disagree. I don't dislike the atmosphere of Dark Souls. I like it. It very much earns the name Dark Souls. It is very very visually dark, and it is very very thematically dark as well. It kind of has that old like dark fantasy vibe going, which I like a lot. And I do think that Elden Ring is more of what I would call like a bit of a traditional fantasy. Comparatively, it still has dark fantasy elements, of course, but as a whole, Dark Souls definitely is more of a dark fantasy by comparison to Elden Ring. I would say the comparison in terms of like dark to light elements, both thematically and actually literally in the game, it's almost like comparing. It's kind of like comparing Game of Thrones with Lord of the Rings, where it's like they both have dark elements, but to varying degrees, and Game of Thrones is objectively darker. And it's kind of ironic I use Game of Thrones as an example because Game of Thrones writer George R. R. Martin was the one who created the world of Elden Ring. Him and Miyazaki both, but he was like the world builder writer for it. Dark Souls 2 isn't that bad, but some things about it still piss me off. Yeah. Go into Dark Souls 2 with an open mind. I plan to. I had fun in Dark Souls 2, just laugh through the bullshit. Oh, that's great. That makes me very excited. The enemy spam is crazy in some bits of 2. Yeah. Seems most amazing. Yep, I know I'm late, but I will watch you play Dark Souls 2 for sure. For sure. I'm very excited. I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. I do appreciate it. I originally wasn't going to stream. Like I had mentioned to Dimios before, I used to stream a lot when I was younger, and then I stopped, and then I just kind of streamed off and on over the last like 10 years. And then I was like, you know what? I'm already going to be playing the Dark Souls games anyway, all the way through. I might as well just stream it. I have OBS on my computer still. I have all my scenes saved. It's all updated. I might as well just stream it. If nothing else, it would be entertaining content. and I can get some Souls fans in here that I can just chat with and get to experience my first time. Because I think to myself, what would I find entertaining as a viewer? I love watching videos of people playing Elden Ring for the first time because I played the game 4 times. And so for me to watch newcomers to the game, I love seeing their reactions and I find it so entertaining. And so I think to myself, that would be a fun content for people to see me first time playing the Dark Souls games. So I figured, fuck it, I'll just turn on my stream and I'll play and it'll be a good time. And it was. So I'm glad I did. And I definitely will continue to do so throughout Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and then Elden Ring again. That's what my plan is, by the way. I'm gonna go into Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna go in order of release of the games. So if I'm not mistaken, it's Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Sekiro, or sorry, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, and then Elden Ring. And then once all of that's done, I'll probably go all the way back to the very beginning and play Demon Souls. And that will be a very interesting whiplash to go through all those games and then Elden Ring all the way back to Demon Souls. And the interesting thing about Dark Souls, all the Souls games in general, is that I hear so many different people say different ones are their favorites. I hear a lot of people say Dark Souls 3 is their favorite. I hear a lot of people say Bloodborne is their favorite. I hear a lot of people say Sekiro is their favorite. And then I hear a lot of people say Elden Ring is their favorite. And then I hear a very small amount by comparison to the whole Souls, games. But I do hear some people say Dark Souls 1 is their favorite too. Fucking no one says Dark Souls 2 is their favorite, so I got a lot to look forward to there. But anyway. It was a challenge. Oh, wonderful. I'm excited. Yeah, you're gonna be in Elden Ring for a while. You're gonna be in Elden Ring for a while, Demios. The way I look at it, like Dark Souls 1 was actually a pretty big game, all things considered. I would say Elden Ring is probably, if I had to actually guess on the math and the actual size, like design wise, of the map and the content, I would say that Elden Ring is probably 5 times the size of Dark Souls 1, if I had to guess an actual number amount. Significantly more significantly more bosses. I mean, shit. Not including the DLC for Elden Ring alone is the size of all of Dark Souls 1 and its DLC. Easily. Easily. The game is huge. And they didn't cheap out on this on the quality of that either. It's not like they just put in a bunch of random shit in the middle of giant open fields to just like pad playtime or add content to the map. Every single nook and cranny of the world has such insane detail in it. It's so amazing. I love Elden Ring so much. So you will be playing that game for a long time, especially if I get the vibe of what like kind of gamer you are, that you like to fully experience everything the game has to offer. You'll be playing Elden Ring for a little bit. So I'm one of them. If you look past the jank, it's a good game at heart. Oh yeah, it is. It's definitely a good game. I just prefer Elden Ring. It's kind of like the way I look at it's kind of like the way I look at comparison to some games, like for example, Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. I love Mass Effect 1 because it has a lot of heart. It's also got quite a bit of jank, but Mass Effect 2 is objectively better, and I prefer Mass Effect 2 of those ones. If you guys are Mass Effect fans, you understand what I mean by that. I'm a massive Mass Effect fan, no pun intended. I love those games. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite video game of all time. My top 5 favorite video games of all time are Mass Effect 2, Elden Ring, Witcher 3, Baldur's Gate 3. Um, and I would say probably Mass Effect 2, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, Witcher 3. I would say probably Oblivion, number 5. I really really love that game, but those are my personal top 5 favorite games of all time. But anyway, Elden Ring is objectively better. It just doesn't give the same vibe. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There's definitely something to be said about the vibe of the game for sure. I mean, like I was just saying about like Oblivion. Oblivion compared to Skyrim. Skyrim, in my opinion, has a better vibe than Oblivion. Certainly more of a traditional fantasy vibe. I think Oblivion has a bit of more of like a charm to it than Skyrim, but Skyrim definitely has more of a vibe. It's more like a Viking fantasy kind of vibe. Just get too distracted falling stuff in Elden Ring. Can't walk straight where. That's the point. That's good. That means you're playing the game correctly. My thing is that I don't like people. I don't like it when like Elden Ring is like I can understand to a degree beelining towards bosses and going through it in Dark Souls. But Elden Ring, it's so big and it's so big and so detailed with how much size there is in the map that it like you're doing yourself a disservice by not taking the time to explore everything. But anyway, final thoughts on the game. I really liked it a lot. I thought it was amazing. Definitely some elements that I think could be improved on, and I know are improved on in the later games. But overall, I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls 1. It was very, very fun. Favorite boss by far was Ornstein and Smough. Base game boss favorite order goes Ornstein and Smough, Priscilla, and then Gwyn. Um, Overall, favorite bosses in the whole game: Ornstein and Smough, then Artorias, then probably Manus, just because his design was so cool. He looked like a void monster. He was so awesome looking. Mechanics left something to be desired, but overall, game was really, really good. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm excited to get into Dark Souls 2. If you guys enjoyed the stream, if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe so you can see when I go live. Like the video, the whole deal. If you're over on Twitch, give me a follow. Hit the notification so that way you know when I go live. I'm going to be posting shorts and clips from the stream on my Twitch, on my TikTok, on my YouTube channel. So if you guys like the content and everything and you want to see more of it, definitely take the time to follow on those different platforms. And I'm going to keep on playing through all the Dark Souls games, all the Souls games. Next up is Dark Souls 2, and we're going to go in release order. So it's Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro. Then I'm going to jump back into my familiar stomping grounds of Souls games, which is Elden Ring, my first and only Souls game before Dark Souls 1 that I had played. So now I've got 2 under my belt, and I'm excited to add that to the list. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, I will be live with Dark Souls 2. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be live yet. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday, so I'm going to be visiting her and wishing her a happy birthday. But after that, I will be back home and I will be live and we'll be playing some Dark Souls 2. So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, morning, wherever it is you are in the world. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.